Welcome to today's heartwarming story, The Happy Prince. This is a tale of friendship, kindness, and the joy of helping others. High above a beautiful city stood a prince who seemed to have everything. But what he discovered would change his heart forever. Let's begin. In the center of a great city stood the statue of the Happy Prince. His body was covered with shining gold leaves. His eyes sparkled with beautiful blue sapphires, and a bright red ruby decorated his sword. People looked up at him with admiration every day. Children played beneath him, and visitors stopped to admire his beauty. From high above the city, the Happy Prince watched everything below. One autumn evening, a little swallow was flying south to warmer lands. The journey was long, and the tiny bird was tired. As night approached, the swallow saw the tall statue of the Happy Prince and decided it would be the perfect place to rest. The bird settled comfortably at the statue's feet and prepared to sleep beneath the stars. Just as the swallow closed its eyes, a drop of water fell nearby. Then another. Looking up, the swallow was surprised to see tears running down the prince's face. From his high place above the city, the Happy Prince could see things that others did not notice. He saw hungry children, lonely people, and families struggling through difficult times. His heart was filled with sadness for them. One night, the prince noticed a small house where a mother worked late into the night. Her young child was sick, and they had very little food or money. Wanting to help, the prince gave away the ruby from his sword. The swallow carried the shining jewel across the city and placed it inside the little home. The next morning, the family discovered the precious gift and felt hope for the first time in many days. Soon, the prince saw a young writer trying to finish an important book. The room was cold, and the writer had no money for food or firewood. To help him, the prince gave away one of his sapphire eyes. The swallow carefully delivered the jewel. When the writer found it, he was overjoyed. The gift allowed him to continue his work and follow his dreams. The next day, the prince saw a little girl who was frightened and unhappy. She needed help, and there was no one nearby to help her. Without hesitation, the prince gave away his second sapphire eye. The swallow carried the jewel to the girl. Soon her tears disappeared, and her face filled with happiness. Now the prince could no longer see. But he still wanted to help others. One by one, the swallow removed the golden leaves covering the prince's body. The gold was shared among the poor people of the city. Families bought food. Children stayed warm. Smiles began to appear where sadness had once lived. Day after day, the prince gave away everything he had. As winter arrived, icy winds swept through the streets. Snow covered the rooftops and trees. The swallow knew it should fly south before the weather became too cold. But the bird could not leave its friend. So it stayed beside the Happy Prince, helping others until the very end. The cold grew stronger with each passing day. At last, the little swallow became too weak to continue. After giving all its strength to help others, the bird quietly came to rest beside the prince. At that moment, something remarkable happened. The prince's lead heart broke in two. It broke because he had lost his dear friend. Without its golden jewels, the statue no longer looked beautiful to the people of the city. The statue was taken down and melted. But the prince's broken heart would not melt. It was thrown away alongside the little swallow. The city had forgotten them. But their kindness would never be forgotten. The Happy Prince and the swallow had given away everything they possessed. They chose kindness over wealth. They chose compassion over comfort. And because of their generosity, many lives became brighter. Their friendship and selfless acts became the greatest treasures of all. The Happy Prince teaches us that true happiness comes from helping others. A kind heart is more valuable than gold. A caring friend is more precious than jewels. And even the smallest act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life. Thank you for listening to this wonderful story. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more magical stories. Until next time, keep sharing kindness wherever you go. A kind heart is more valuable than gold. A caring friend is more precious than jewels. And even the smallest act of kindness can make a big difference in someone's life.